Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought I'd like this lighting, but the sun is really annoying. Guys, I've been so excited to share this with you. I'm gonna share with you my 5-day workout split this week. I've been training this way for probably around 5 months, maybe a little less. Mostly it was at my school gym, and now I've adapted it to my home gym. I'll explain that later. My routine has changed a bit over time, but it stayed fairly consistent. But I hope this gives you some inspiration for your workout routine, or if you're just here for some inspiration for your workout fits. Either way, I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna put you down right here. So this is not at all me telling you this is how you should train. This is just me showing you what I love to do, what makes me feel strong and athletic, along with the soccer season. Right now we're in the summer season, so it's only 2 or 3 days a week. So obviously when soccer season comes around, we're training 5 days a week, plus games. My routine's gonna look a little different, and that's okay. That's what's supposed to happen. Your workout split should fit around your life, not the other way around. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, starting off the week strong with some glutes and hammies. My hamstrings are always tight, you guys. You don't understand how much I stretch them, and they're still always so tight. But I'm hoping that training them will help with that. I'm starting off with a bodyweight dynamic warm-up. Here I'm doing some bodyweight squats, and then I'm going right into some little RDLs. When they're bodyweight, you don't feel them very much, but it's just a nice way to activate the glutes a bit. And then I go into squat to RDL, straight into it. And we're already to our first move. Alright, our first exercise is glute dominant squats, or back squats in a gym. It's kind of a makeshift setup. You gotta push your heels into the ground to target the glutes. Guys, I know it's not a pretty flex, but it's great for targeting the glutes. And we're doing 4 sets of 10 reps. Alright, our second exercise is Bulgarian split squats. You guys all know these. I've come to love them so much, they're in every leg day. Just kidding, I actually kind of hate them. Love that I'm using the piano bench for this. And then we got our first superset. So I do alternating supersets, and we're going straight from Bulgarian split squats into single leg RDLs. And we're doing 3 sets of 8 reps of both of these. I used to struggle with my form a lot on these, and it hurt my low back. But then I just learned you have to have a flat back while you do them, and that helped a ton. Our fourth exercise are these slider hamstring curls. I just pulled out these sliders last week, and I love them already. Guys, I actually hate training my hamstrings, but this kills them in the best way. Highly recommend. This is 4 sets of 8 reps. Here's a prime example of how much I stretch just right in the middle of the workout, because they're so tight all the dang time. So for our 5th exercise, I use this dumbbell and a little random cushion pad to do some donkey kicks. After that is a superset into fire hydrants, so alternating superset, and it's 3 by 10 each, so 10 each leg and 10 each exercise. And guys, my form is actually so bad here. I should have gone down in weight, so don't copy me. And look at that, we're already in our last exercise. This is back lunges, so it's where you step back instead of forward, and they're weighted. They're also known as suitcase lunges, and this is just a nice little finisher, not too intense. And ooh, she's going up in weight, doing it all over again. And this is 3 sets of 8, and it's actually 8 each leg, so it's more like 3 sets of 16. Oh, she went up in weight again. Oh. Just doing some leg swings for fun, just to open up the hips. And then we're going into a static cool down. So a static cool down is where we kind of relax and stretch out a bit. Static is more like holding the stretch in one place, and this is different from a dynamic warm-up in that dynamic warm-up, you're always moving. It stretches and challenges you, and it, obviously warms you up. And I'm definitely not an expert on warming up and cooling down. Actually, I'm normally really bad about it, but I've been really good about it this week, especially for you guys. But I learned a ton from Libby Christensen about this, so I would definitely recommend checking her out. Are you guys ready for one of my favorite days of the week? I think this is probably my second favorite day of the week, but it's a big improvement because I used to not really care about this, just in any upper body, until I saw lat pull down videos all over Instagram. And then I saw my own video and I filmed it for the morning routine, and let me just say I was hooked. Thank you, Libby Christensen, again. This is that dynamic warm-up. We got a band for some really light resistance today, just warming up the back a bit. And these are the most pathetic bicep curls you could possibly do, but why not? Getting the motion warmed up. Okay, our first exercise is a bent over row. All of my workouts except for Monday are adapted from my school gym routine, where I would use a barbell for this. And for this, we're doing 3 sets of 10. And for our second exercise, we're doing a seated cable row. I've always loved these, but at home I can row like 30 pounds more than at school. And this just goes to show like weights are different on different machines, so don't compare your progress to other people. We're doing 3 sets of 10. Alright, we got wide grip lat pull downs, baby. And you know we gotta put the hair up for this one. She is an absolute queen. We love lat pull downs. Kills my back, but it's the best pump ever. This is where I superset and alternate exercises with the underhand grip. And then underhand grip is just a little more bicep work. Still kills your back though, and I don't know, I just love these. They make me feel so freaking strong. And we're doing 3 sets of 8 of each of those. Okay, now it's time for some bicep curls. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with these. I love that I can lift more than I used to be able to, but I hate that I still can't lift very much. And please ignore my rocking, that is bad form. I had to stretch out for a hot second there. I was feeling kind of tight. Okay, our 6th exercise are some push-ups. I started off with like kind of proper form, but I definitely did not go low enough. Like my chest was not even close to the ground. So then I switched to wide push-ups and I still didn't get low enough, but you know, I'm working on it. This is 3 sets of as many reps as possible, and I normally aim for about 60 push-ups in total. Moving on to a weighted ab circuit, so we're just kind of doing some toe reaches here. I think I'm using a 15-pound dumbbell here, which is just challenging enough for me. Then we do some sit-up Russian twists. If you notice in my morning routine, I actually did not film my ab routine, and I totally missed that in the workout video, but now you get to see it. Next is just some crunch in and outs. I did a little sit-up at first. Yeah, doesn't look great, but I promise I'm actually having good form with these. Had to get up and stretch out a bit. And then did some weighted toe reaches. These are great for the low abs, and then just a little upper body, you know, since it's like a plank. Then we got side plank dips. We love those. Great core work for stability. Got some obliques in there. And then put the weight aside, and we're doing some body weight toe reaches, so we can go a lot faster with these. And it's still definitely a burn. Again, stretching out. It's like I have a little pre-cool down before my cool down. And then, yeah, we're doing some leg raises or leg drops, whatever you want to call them. And then these are, I've heard them called reverse crunches. I did a lot of these. You definitely don't have to do that many. I just love these. They're great at targeting the low abs. And then this is another ab workout, and it kind of targets the obliques and the lower abs. Okay, you guys saw that I already kind of started my cool down, stretching out in between, but this is the official static cool down. I held each pose for a lot longer than it looks. We got some cat-cows and some child's pose, and then a cobra pose just to stretch it out because it feels great. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Back is actually the reason I started enjoying upper body days, because believe me, I have soccer player arms. Guys, I am so stoked for this. This is my favorite day of the week. We are training quads and calves today. We're starting off once again with a dynamic warm-up and lots of stretches because, oh guys, I struggled today. I had the first soccer practice of the season last night, and my quads are a bit tired, so that's why we are doing lots of extra stretches, making sure we're nice and ready for this really intense workout. And I picked very much the wrong day to do heatless curls because this is my most intense workout day, so I left the hair down for the warm-up, just to enjoy it a little longer. So now we're putting the feelers on, and we are putting the hair up, sadly, and that is the last of the wave. Then I moved on from stretching to bodyweight squats, and then I switched into jump squats. I promise I actually jumped somewhat high. Our first exercise is a leg extension with a pulse. I've always been kind of quad dominant, so this is a favorite for sure. This is the best quad burn ever, and I've seen so much progress in the weight I've been able to lift. Oh, the exhaustion. Alright, the second exercise is a squat with a calf raise. I'm doing 4 sets of 10 of those, and I actually adapted this from a leg press with a calf push, and it looks like I'm hopping, but my legs are actually dying. Third exercise is weighted lunges. This time I'm stepping forward because I noticed that I felt that more in my quads. And then are you ready for a brutal superset? Because we are taking no rest, going right into those, but jumping and body weight. I do 3 sets of 8 each leg on the weighted lunges. and then 3 sets of 10 on the jumping lunges, so basically 3 sets of 20 on those. Going right into some calf raises, I try to limit my rest because these don't really hurt my legs at all. The first set, we're doing just parallel feet, and I really struggle with my balance on this. And then the second set, we're doing kind of like duck feet. I find that it works different muscles in the quads. And then the third set, we're doing pigeon-toed. And yes, I know I'm the only soccer player who does not have calves. I'm working on it. Oh, and look at that. The piano bench is out. That means more Bulgarian split squats. Yay. We're doing 3 sets of 8 on each leg. Everyone hates these, but here you go. Okay, I actually like these ones. We're doing jump squats, and I'm doing 3 sets of as many reps as possible. And I aim for 30 or more per set, but you guys don't need to watch all that. I'm very proud of this quad day finisher. We're doing more leg extensions, and this is the best finisher to kill your quads. I do 4 sets of 8 of these. I try to keep the same weight as at the beginning of the workout. I just don't have the pulse in there. And then I'll have stopped by to say hello. It's finally time for a static cool down. I love this workout, but this is definitely my favorite cool down of the entire week. You'll notice a lot of the same stretches in my warm-up, but I'm just holding them a lot longer and laying down a little bit more because I'm exhausted. And guys, my back was so sore from the day before, so I had to stretch that out a bit too. The next day, I'm always very grateful that I did a cool down. Alright guys, welcome to our major upper body day. I will be totally honest, I kind of hate most upper body movements, but I'm working on it, and honestly, I think I'm just bitter that I can't lift as much with my upper body that I can with my legs. This workout's a little different because I'm working on 3 muscle groups, so I'll just alternate between all of the muscle groups, and that helps me prioritize performance. I learned so much from Natasha Ocean about this, especially about rest times and taking appropriate rests. Oh boy, I almost did not want to show you guys this, but these are our pull-ups. So these are assisted in an attempt to someday do real pull-ups. Now we have what used to be a chest press. Now it's like a chest squeeze. I don't even know. I could go higher in weight, but then I'm using more arms, so I'm trying to prioritize using only chest muscles. Okay, for our third exercise, we have tricep extensions, and these look really easy, but try doing 3 sets of these with good form. This one's like another chest press variety. It's definitely more of a lower chest focus. We're not going to talk about my double chin here. And we're doing 3 sets of 10 of these. Next we got shoulder press. I'm seriously considering changing my routine to include more shoulders because I'd love to build them more. And I use a really light weight for these, but it's still a good pump. Alright, for the 6th exercise, we got push-ups and all their varieties. Starting off with wide push-ups, definitely more chest focus. And we're doing 3 sets of as many reps as possible. The next set was an attempt at tricep push-ups, but my triceps were very tired. The third set is pike push-ups, and yes, they're supposed to look like that. It's more of a shoulder focus, but it looks like I'm not trying at all. Our 7th exercise is wood choppers. I love these. They're awesome for core strength, and they give you some good arm work too. And I do 3 sets of 12 of these, 12 on both sides. We're almost done, I promise. There's just a little plank circuit. First, I'm doing some up and down planks, and then doing some toe reaches, like I showed you in the other ab workout. Then some side plank dips. I don't know what I'm doing with my arm there. Some shoulder taps. Then a spider plank, and then we're doing some plank dips. I did not do a cool down today. I was in a rush. I'm sorry. Y'all, it's Friday. Got another quad workout right after soccer. Yay. I'm just kidding. I love this workout too. Guys, I actually love all of my workouts. But we're starting off with a dynamic warm-up. You guessed it. And we're doing some stretches first, just kind of warming them up, some hip swings to get the hips open, leg swings, and we're doing some banded movement for the side booty. Why not? And my mom got me this sports bra, and I love how bright it is. So thank you, Mom. Alright, first up we got back squats. You've seen them before, but my form's a little bit better now that my back isn't exhausted from the workout. And we got 4 sets of 10 of these. Second exercise is a sumo squat to a deadlift. This is a new addition as of last week, and I love these for targeting the glutes. They got that hinging motion and the squatting motion, and we got 4 sets of 12 of these because I can't hold very much weight. Now we got a lateral lunge to a squat jump, Is it a squat jump or am I crazy and it's actually a jump squat? I don't know. Anyways, I love this exercise. It's actually so much fun to do, and I promise I'm actually jumping, just the sped up video doesn't really show it. Oh my gosh, what are these? Are these Bulgarian split squats? Yeah, I don't know why I made these 3 days a week. I kind of hate them. But oh well, we have the same superset into those single leg RDLs, and that's a bit of hamstring, but that's okay. We're doing 3 sets of 8 of each of those, and like I said, the alternating superset. It's okay, guys, it's over. We're moving on to something actually fun. We're doing squat jumps. I'm not even lying to you guys when I say I love these. Just do as many as you can, and you'll see why I love them. So normally after this, I'd try to do a little HIIT workout or a HIIT circuit, only about 10 to 15 minutes, but I've had more cardio because of soccer starting this week, and I had work this morning, and I just didn't have time for it, so it's okay, I skipped it this week. And that's okay, that's more like intuitive training. It's like intuitive eating, but listening to your body for training as well. Maybe I just made that up, but that's okay. So instead of a HIIT workout, I went straight to my static cool down with lots of stretches to recover. I'll have lots of time to recover over the weekend, but I'm gonna hit glutes on a Monday too, so I just want to be fully ready for my next workout so I can put 100% of my effort into it and enjoy it.